you're going to hear from Jonathan Fine of Sting Alarm. He has some very good information on security issues that are impacting homeowners and homeowners associations. So stay tuned and watch this very, very informative video.
For 6 years, Sting has been installing cameras, access control systems, license plate recognition systems for homeowners associations and for neighborhoods and individual homeowners to help secure neighborhood and create a safer environment. There was a time about a year ago when the foreclosures were the most extreme, and we were seeing crimes where neighbors were breaking into neighbors' houses. It was completely obvious crimes in neighborhoods with lots of foreclosures. There were break-ins, there were squatters living in houses, there was young kids that would break into houses and throw parties, walls getting ripped out, and it was ruining neighborhoods. It was ruining property values on top of the foreclosures. With the new technology today, it's actually very simple to add cameras. 5 years ago, you'd have to run wires, you would have to have a head end, you'd have to have everything stored in a cool room with air conditioning. Today, everything can be housed here at our office. It can be paid for monthly. We can set up lease options, but it's a very affordable. The systems have been very affordable with the new technology. The video that we have provided for the police in neighborhoods have led to hundreds of arrests in the valley. We've done stuff. We're nationwide. We have clients that have hundreds of properties across the country, but basically we can provide what the police need to prosecute. Yes, well, actually very recently there was a national story about Las Vegas with a guy that was robbing mailboxes, and we caught him on our video and they prosecuted the guy. I think it was over 300 counts for one guy. I think another one that made national news was a homeowner that was going to be had a lien on his house and was going to be evicted, and he went to the main office and he dipped a sock in gasoline and he threw it through the window, and the office went up in smoke, and we arrested the guy. We've led police right to him with the video that we provided. Some of the easiest ways to protect ourselves: lawn signs in the front yard, stickers on the windows saying that you've got an alarm, keeping the door locked while you're home, setting your alarm as with the stay function. That way, if someone does open the door, or if they break their glass, it's still going to trigger the alarm and you're going to get the sirens and the horns. In neighborhoods, we're seeing a lot of the old crimes coming back. A lot of the scams, door knockers, they'll knock on the door. The salesperson needs to have a sheriff's card. They've had a background check done by the Metropolitan Police Department. Any piece of collateral needs to have a contractor's license on it, which you can check on the Nevada Contractors Board website. You should verify that the company that you're talking to actually is the alarm company that they're selling the service to. So the salesperson should have a business card with that alarm company name. Some of the crimes that we're seeing is they'll knock on the door, they'll say it's a free upgrade, they'll pull the old system out, install a brand new system, and sign a new 3-year contract. This is a totally different company, and the homeowner is now a victim and has to pay 2 different contracts. Some of the newer technologies, license plate recognition, I would say, is the #1 feature homeowners associations are looking for. If there's a crime, the camera is great. It's going to see what cars entered and exited the neighborhood, but with license plate recognition, the car doesn't even need to stop. The systems will database the license plates, and I can see who entered, who exited, and give license plate information to the police department to do searches for the cars that entered and exited the neighborhoods. Desperate times have led to desperate crimes. Neighborhoods haven't been safe. When I was younger, we walked 2 miles to the store and no one thought twice. And today, with some of the crazy people that are out there, it's important to document what happens. It's also a deterrent. Having cameras up, people see that and they tend to move to the next place. Bad people are still going to continue to do bad things, but adding the cameras and visually, you're putting a deterrent in your neighborhood.
Thanks very much for watching this. That's incredible information from Mr. Fine. I hope all you got all that, because there's just some great information there for homeowners.
Some interesting video too. That was not me in that truck.
And I was
just
going to
for the
say,
record.
I was looking to see if I get the plate on that and see if I look like one of your trucks. But we appreciate Mr. Fine for his insights, and hope that it's been helpful for you. When we return, we're going to hear from Elizabeth Daniels of the Fight Fraud Task Force. So stay with us, and we'll be right back.